Alright, this is my first Fire Force video, alright? Fire Force, and I'm ranking 6 of the 5 pillars, alright? Or the 6 of the 8 pillars in Fire Force, the anime. This is including all the way up to season 3. All the way up to season 3. Alright? Season 3, okay? So I got at number 6, I got Amatarasu. That is the woman inside of uh, um the tower, Tokyo Tower or whatever, fueling Hajime and all these other places in Tokyo, making them run and other things off of her power. She was the first Adola burst found. Adola link to Adola, to because Adola was said to burn fire and like burn the old world, and then things came up from the fire, um, or something like that. And the evangelist wants to recreate, Adola, which is another place, right? Another world where people are infernal. They burn shit, and it's just always hot there. So the White Cloud likes to play games and try to fuck around, and like they want to set off every Adola burst, make them, destroy the world basically through fire, through means of fire. But these Adola bursts also, some of them are not in the White Cloud, um, and are hunted by the White Cloud because they need them, so they can bring the end of the world, basically. So Amaterasu is a part of the city itself because she was put inside of there at the beginning of, um, goddamn, because I've seen Fire Force before, but it's been a while. So she has, been inside of this like nuclear power plant for a while, and she just sitting in there baking, and like her spirit still exists. Like she was able to make Shinra like attack Arthur and other things because she was, irrational and other stuff. Now number 5, I got that boy Nataku. Nataku was a little boy who was being used by the system. They were like, this boy has an Adola link. We'll have to make sure, keep close eye on him and keep him right. This boy cannot, go out of control or another thing. We'll watch this boy. We'll, teach him, how to, calm the fuck down and other stuff. The boy and like release his powers and use his power. Basically, Hajima Industries was trying to make this boy, do stuff for their ends, for like their technology, to help them out. And the White Cloud was also after the boy. And then company number 8 was like, that boy don't need all that shit. We're here to save that boy. That poor child don't need to be abused and all that extra stuff. Leave him the fuck alone type shit. And they had a whole like showdown at Hajima Industry between 3 factions. Fire Force Company number 8, Hajima Industries, and Hajima Industries, and also the White Cloud members. The White Cloud members. And Nataku, the 6th Doloverse, his powers went out of control. And he was like sending off shots, and he was actually going to destroy like Tokyo itself because his powers went out of control. Were going out of control. And Charon, the reflector, actually had to grab that shit and send that shit back, like to the sky, or else it would have destroyed everything. He was a White Cloud member. He had to grab, like, this boy sent down a beam of fire that was like powerful too. It's like almost like a laser beam, and he had to grab that shit and send that shit up to the sky again, because oh shit. So then Inca is the 5th Adola burst. That girl's power was to sense the sense like infernal energy before it comes, but she could also make fires appear. So she was able to see where the how the flame was gonna go, and she has like Like only she can see it though, so she can like draw a little path and like with her finger make that thing explode. But she has to like draw a little imaginary line and then send her other finger to make it explode. Like let's make fires happen just because I want to like be a little shit and make shit explode and like fuck shit up real quick. That's Inca. That's most of these girls who have fire sign. Hey girl, you're a little Inca. You like to fuck around and like start fires places. That and she's at number 4 because she don't know how to use her powers. Right? Shinra and Fire Force Company number 8 were like, you got to come with us. You would serve better purposes as a um, goddamn firefighter in Fire Force Company number 8 because you can see where fires are gonna originate from. She can tell when a fire is gonna appear, where an inferno can possibly appear. Um, where any fire is gonna be started, she can see it before it happens. She has that ability. That's why I got her number 4. Now Sho Kasakabe, that is Shinra's little brother. He is cool with the sword and other stuff. This boy, he he he's able to, and he's one of the leaders of the white class. He got taken from his mom when he was just a baby. They took him because he had an Ebola link. They're like, we need to steal this baby because he has an Ebola link. And the other kid we weren't able to pick up, but we'll get him when the time's right. So they took little Show, and they taught him. They brainwashed him. They were like, "You are to serve the evangelist, and you're one of her knights. You have to, go catch the other Adola bursts, people with Adola links." And his special power was this: severed universe. So he dropped the heat levels in different areas to a certain degree, and kept it there. And doing that, allowed him to stop everything from moving. Everything stopped moving except him. He's the only thing that can move in that area. His ability is very powerful. Shinra actually had to develop his ability to get past his brother's time stopping ability. Is essentially what it was. Um, and yeah, he does that for everybody. Um, you can't stop that shit. You have to move a certain way. I got him at number 2, but I got Haumea at number 2. She's the second Adola burst. She plays games with electricity. She likes to shock motherfuckers. She's like, psst, and shock people. She played games with Arthur Boyle, a boy who's a dumbass who likes to, anything he imagines can come true. So the more he imagines things, the more powerful he becomes. And he's the only one who can fight against her because her level of fire is on another level since it's electricity. It takes it up a notch. That's electricity. She can shock people. She gave um Show some shock therapy, made him she brainwashed him, turned him into a slave, a mind slave. She was like, you can't remember your past. You are working for me. I'm Haumea. You are my friend. We're supposed to, go after the Adola links together. You are weak. Remember, you need me, and we need each other. We need to go after, Shinra and all the other Adola bursts and bring this world to fire, to an end. Bring this world to an end so it can burn. And that's what Haumea does. Hunea, or whatever her name is. And she was one of the first members of the White Cloud, and to be found, and that is the baby from Adola, her. She was one of the first ones found, and then she's also grooming Inca and Sho and trying to get Nataku and Shinra on their side in the White Cloud. She's at number 2 because number 1 is Shinra Kasakabe, the main character. He is cool, not cool, but fun. He's named Devilfoot. He likes to smile and other things because people don't like the way his feet look. So he just started smiling and was like, oh well, you don't like the way I smile, it's fine. I like to be a hero, but I'm also a villain because nicknamed Dopefoot. They blamed me for like my mother, burning and other things, and my brother got taken away from me, and then I got put into a foster home, and then I went to the Fire Force Academy, and then I got accepted into company number 8, and now I'm a firefighter and fight for the Fire Force. And he learned how to, control his fire better, make himself move faster, make his feet move at certain speeds, with certain hand symbols, the OK symbol, the rock symbol. He can, use his fire better, more effectively. And he was able to like shoot his feet so fast, like shoot flames out of his feet so fast that he was able to dematerialize and rematerialize, um, and get past the severed universe that I was talking about with Sho. So the time was frozen, but Shinra was able to move so fast that he was able to like move past um, a time freeze essentially, and like hit his brother anyway. He was like, he's moving so fast I can't even see him. Like he disappeared and then he reappeared. Shinra disappeared and reappeared. And that's what he does. That is Shinra Kasakabe, and this is just season 3. I know about some extra stuff in the manga, but I never got that far in other things. But yeah, so 6 is Amaterasu, 5 is Nataku, 4 is Inca, 3 is Sho, and then 2 is Haumea, and number 1 is Shinra Kasakabe. That is the ranking of the pillars in Fire Force. Stay cool on the corner and have fun. Keep your flame lit.